Hello everyone. In this video, I'll demonstrate how to generate images using AWS Bedrock's Stable Diffusion model. I will walk you through the key components of AWS Bedrock, various model types it offers, and provide a detailed demo using code example. So, AWS Bedrock is Amazon's managed service that provides access to these foundation models or LLMs or large language models, including text, image, and video models. Basically, it simplifies integration with these models through fully managed infrastructure. Bedrock allows developers to focus on building their applications without worrying about underlying model training or tuning. So different type of models available in Bedrock. Those are text to text models, text to image models, text to video models. So text to text model, these models work like a storyteller. You give it a sentence and it continues the story. A few examples of these models are Amazon's Titan, which can generate paragraphs of text based on your prompt. Next is text to image model. So it's like imagine describing an image to an artist and then they paint it for you. So these are that kind of model where you just give some prompt and it generates visually stunning images. Stable diffusion model is one of them, and there are other models where which helps in creating videos. This is like telling a director what kind of movie scene you want, and then the model creates it. These are still evolving. The few examples are Runway Gen 2, which generates short video clips based on text prompts. Before going to demo, let's discuss why we need these LLMs and why we need to use Amazon Bedrock. As I already mentioned, using Amazon Bedrock, you don't have to worry about fine tuning the models and underlying infrastructure. But the other part is by experimenting with LLMs on AWS, you are gaining expertise that is not only relevant today but also future proof. So learning to integrate LLMs in AWS gives you a significant edge, whether you are automating workflows, building smarter applications, or driving innovation within your organizations. So, in short, playing with LLMs in AWS means you are building skills that are highly applicable in the modern tech. So, let's go to demo part. So, in this demo, I am using Stable Diffusion model. So, we'll generate an image once we give some prompt. So I have deployed this on a EC2 machine and I'm using Streamlit for web page. So yeah, I did just put Kamala Harris and Donald Trump in Hindu temple and it did generate some good image. And yeah, this is how it works. So we can provide any of the some prompt and it basically generates. So I just put a mystical creature, half dragon, half robot, standing underwater with glowing eyes. And yeah, you see, it did generate a very good image. So basically, underlying it uses stable diffusion model and it is generating the image and showing it on this particular Streamlit web page. That's the demo part. Let's look at the code. This is my EC2 machine where I'm running this Streamlit web page, which is invoking Stable Diffusion model using AWS Bedrock behind the scene. So let me open it. So these are the libraries I'm importing here. So base64 basically the image generated by AWS Bedrock is base64 encoded. So that's the reason I'm using base64 here. And Boto 3 is, as you know, AWS SDK for Python to interact with any of AWS services. And Streamlit, as I mentioned, it's for building some simple web page, which I showed you in the demo. I'm just importing these credentials. I know this is not good practice. I'll remove it right after this demo. This particular block where boto3.client, this function creates a client to interact with AWS services. So in this case, I'm using Bedrock runtime and then passing the credentials. Yeah, the next part here, generate underscore image, this particular function, we are providing which model we need to use for image generation. This is the model name. So this is payload request, which is accepted by this stable diffusion model. So this is where we are just providing all these parameters. Yeah, we are invoking the model here. Yeah, next we are decoding a base64 image response from Bedrock and then returning it to Streamlit web page. So that's what it happens here, and then we are showing saving it on this particular EC2 machine, and then that we are showing it on the web page. So let me run it again. So if you wanted to run Streamlit, so it is basically Streamlit run, and then this is the I have public IP assigned to my EC2 machine. So I'm just let me do this, and if I wanted to put any other prompt, I'll just animated Virat Kohli as a boxer. I'll just put that, and then yeah, it did provide some good image of Virat Kohli with his hanger. Yeah, so that's the demo part, and that's the conclusion of the video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit subscribe. Stay tuned for more practical insights and hands-on demonstrations. Thank you.